What's up, guys? Just want to go over a quick unboxing of this Clayton Ramstead MFG or manufacturing wheel offset tool, wheel fitment tool, like they call it. It's pretty legit. This thing is the best one I found out there. There's a bunch on eBay and Amazon, and you can find whatever one works better for the price. This is obviously a little bit more expensive compared to some other ones, but I really found it to be the best and most accurate one. It's got great reviews. It looks like great quality. I saw a couple good videos out there. So this thing asks you to, it's suggests in the instructions to measure your ride height before while the car's on the ground, pretty much from the center of your hub to the edge of your fender, to try and get a good base on that, and then raise the vehicle and remove the wheel. Throw some jack stands in there, and then raise your suspension with a jack under your suspension that you can do safely to get your ride height back to that measurement that you had before, and that'll help you get the best measurement on where you're going for. Obviously, if you have coilovers or anything else, you'll be able to play with your ride height there, and then so you can get the best measurement you need. But let's get into it. Let's check this thing out. Let's get back to this intro. Hey, where's this thing at? There it is. All right. Let's get this thing unboxed. Showed it to you a few times. There you go. There's the box. All right, cut that thing open, dude. With precision. All right, there it is. Opened up here. We got a little postcard, got a QR code in the front, a little ad, and then some quick assembly instructions on the back. Nothing special. This thing was pretty basic to put together. Here's a little keychain. These things are super popular. Everyone's selling these now. Everyone's selling the merch, and these little keychains are everywhere. And so here it is. This comes with 3 of the adapters. There's a 6 lug right there. It comes with a 4 and 5 lug, which is 1 unit, and then a 6 lug, and then an 8 lug. This thing is so versatile. It offers pretty much everything you need as far as the size goes. It's got all the different lug patterns as well, as far as being able to fit your 4 lug and your 5 lug in there with whatever you got. The magnet is pretty awesome too. The magnet in the back sticks right to my rotor hub. I had no issues with it. I didn't even drop a lug nut on there to tighten it. I didn't need it. So this is the tool that you use to, the section of the tool that you use to measure your width, your wheel width, you see there. And it can go, you can measure 6 inches to 14 inches on width, which is extreme. I don't know who's going to have a 6-inch rim, but you have that option as far as all the way from 6 inches all the way through 14. And then the side of that part of the tool will have some tiny little numbers in there, which you'll see in a little bit. And the offset can be measured from negative 70 millimeters all the way through positive. There it is right there. All the way through positive 70 millimeters. So negative 70 to positive 70, which is huge. I can't imagine somebody needing more than that. I'm gonna check out these instructions a little bit more because I need them. I'm gonna use the 4 to 5 lug. This is the one that's gonna get beat up. This color is really awesome. I can imagine this thing's gonna get filthy after a few uses, but that's what it's for. So we're gonna take this little tool, it's a little thingamajig, throw it on there. I was wondering if it had an orientation up or down, left or right. It doesn't. It works the same way whether it's upside down or not. You screw those 2 little pins onto the hub piece, and that's what's going to attach the rest of the parts of the tool there. Had a little bit of a struggle on this thing trying to get that gap cleared because I'm like, every millimeter counts on this thing, and so I wanted it to be perfect. So here I am messing with this thing a few more times, and not enough. Take it apart again. All right, we tightened it up a little bit more. I felt a little happy with it. Got a little bit of a gap still on that one side, but we're gonna move on because this is a short video. All right, dude, come on, move on. We're gonna get the wheel fitment tool. Now this is the part with the width, gives you the diameter of your rim. And so you set the 2 little pins above and below where you want your rim size to be. I struggled with this thing also because the circles, the holes where these pins drop in, are not perfectly round. And so I thought something was wrong with this thing. It turns out that the holes aren't perfectly round. It's 3D printed that way, and I actually think it's beneficial because it goes in snug and it's not going anywhere once you put it in there. Although it has a little tool, the pin to screw it, I think it's nice that it's extra snug. So this attachment right here is where you will slide it back and forth to determine your offset or to test your offset. And again, negative 70 millimeters all the way through positive 70, which is huge. The numbers are there on the side facing the camera right there, and you'll be able to take a little marker if you see it up close, select your offset, and then tighten that screw, and you're right where you need to be. And then this is where you select your rim diameter. I'm going to be trying 18 inches by 9.5 on mine with a 22 offset. So we'll see how that goes. So there you go. You set the pins above and below the size you want. In my case, it's going to be 18. So one pin's going to show at 16, the other one at 19. Sorry, 17, and the other one at 19. So once that's tight, it's pretty much your tool's ready to go. Guys, you just got to make your adjustments, drop it on the rim there, and it sticks right away. Super easy, pretty simple. We'll get it tested out in another video and see how it goes. But I think this thing is revolutionary. This is the next best thing to wheel fitment. Everybody struggles so much with their rulers, and oh, that was my dog back there. Where'd he go? You guys are going to love this thing. Good luck.